Hello, welcome back for more Final Fantasy VII. Today we're finally going to tackle the Junon underwater reactor. And see if we can't get this huge Materia from here as well. And we've only got 2 more to go. Yes, I'll pay, dude. He's not a very good security guard, this guy, to be honest with you. You know, give him 10 gil and you can go anywhere. Including the very silly lift here. Now there is probably an easier way to get a Junon, the reactor here, but I always tend to do it this way. No doubt you can probably land the high wind at the airstrip. Why would I want to do that? You watch from there. You can probably just land out here at the airport. But why would I land Shinra's stolen airship at the airport? Now, the shop that was here before that wasn't selling anything, his stock hadn't come in. He actually sells double growth weapons if you're in need of any for whatever reason. Doesn't it feel like we're missing something? No? No, I'm pretty sure we're not missing anything, Cloud. At least we're not missing anything. Junon itself might be missing something, but we aren't. But we get to head down here now. How hard did the train? Hard enough to run away. I say that's how you know you're going in the right direction. Oh, I do need to check something actually. Do I? I do, yes. I have Morph on Vincent. We are going to want to be morphing. Our first use of Morph outside the Tetra Elemental armor. Yeah, sure. Whoever gets to stay alive gets to take her out. Vincent, you're about to win yourself a date. Against... I think these are just Submarine crew. Yeah. Nothing too important. They just, well, get slash-alled. And it's pretty much game over, to be honest with you. There we go. Nice and easy. You can't turn to her. Yep, 2 perfectly good men. 2 perfectly good men. Ah, just say anything different for getting here. The Junon! I mean, you're gonna die, but okay. Slash all. It doesn't. Slash all does do a little bit less damage, but it's not like it's gonna be staying on Cloud. I'll be completely honest with you. My final Materia setup, Cloud will not have slash all. Hey, dog. Now, if you talk to the dog, you get to fight a death machine, which coincidentally is weak to lightning, obviously. So let's use a bolt 3. Why is this 100 needles doing more than 100 damage? That's not how it's meant to work. Jesus, Casey, do you ever stop? Christ almighty. Oh wait. I do like bolt 3's animation. Oh, lightning hits the ground that hard, it eviscerates the ground. But let's not stand around fighting and talking to dogs, eh? Let's continue on through the reactor in a minute after I fix my curtains at the cat's just beside it and that. No momento. Hey, sorry about that, we're back. Cat being a bit of an idiot and decided to go falling out the window. Well, that thing died. Oh, Yuffie, I guess. Little ninja's kicking ass. I do like the music here though. I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game. We like all the music really, don't we? I mean, let's be real. There isn't a Final Fantasy title that has bad music. Now, the morph I mentioned earlier is something, well, unless you're planning on power leveling and abusing lucky sevens, which honestly is too much work for me. I can't be chilled with that. We will need it to defeat a certain underwater boss. But more that when we get there. So, I love this part of the game as well. Just the tunnel. I love the little underwater tunnel. I'm obsessed with under the water. But here is where we want to find the enemy we want to morph. And hopefully we can find it. This is not it. This is a weird... That's a diver nest. Yeah, this is a diver nest. We don't want a diver nest. But what we're actually after is a boat that we want to morph. But I can't remember how much health said boat has. But I do want to morph it. I do require its morph. And I'd rather do it now so I don't have to come back here later. So we're going to try and find it. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, we didn't find it. Apparently it's quite hard to find. Oh look, Corvettes. That's not a car. Why are they attacking Vincent so much? I mean, yes, I would love Vincent's level 4. We're going to attack the one that's petrified, obviously. Yep, great target. That is one problem with contain added effect. If you continue as going first and you've put in your attacks and petrified one, the others will attack it for 0 damage. I'm going to quickly find the enemy we're after here for the morph, and I'll bring us back when we're here. Okay, so we're back. I found him. Didn't take too long actually. This is what we were after. This here is, well, Ghost Ship. Oh, and in the last battle, full cure leveled up. Did I click morph instead of sensor? I did. So we'll have a little look at fuck. I mean, it's 99 MP for a full cure. We'll save that. I don't really want Cloud to attack it, just in case. We're gonna have an Ice Ray. I don't think Ice Ray will kill it. Hope Ice Ray won't kill it. No, Ice Ray should be good. I should be good with Ice Ray. It shouldn't kill. No, it did not. But still has a little bit too much health. And at this point, I'm a bit unsure about what I'm supposed to do apart from very slowly chunk it down. I suppose magic. That could work. You do have to be careful of one of its attacks, which is a right pain if you encounter it in the battle arena, as it will just pick up one of your characters and just chuck them out of the battle. The problem is, in the battle arena, you only have one character. So if I sling a magic with Cloud, that shouldn't kill. Please don't do more than 800 Cloud. 6, okay, I should be able to morph them now. Well, maybe it's not this turn, but maybe it's the turn after. Blah. And we'll get the morph in now. This is easier if you come back later on with the Yuppie's ultimate weapon. But I have patience problems. We morphed that, we got a guidebook. Just to go down here and show that. There is a guidebook. A map of another world that slumbers with sunken ships. So that is required by somebody that I haven't actually showed off yet, called the Calm Traveller. Which we'll get to the Calm Traveller. We'll get there eventually. It's nothing I'm in a great rush to do. But we will get there eventually. Obviously, even after this, we've got, you know, there's what, be able to go back to Wutai for a few things. We can go see the Calm Traveller. Got some other exploration that we can do. Nothing major, but just bits and pieces. Oh, look at the submarine. As we fight, hard attacker. I mean, realistically, I should probably just like thingy my way through this. What you might call it. Enemy skill like normal, but the physical attacks do the job. The physical attacks get the job done. It's not the end of the world. Oh, and Vincent hit level 55. Semi-carrier's a bit high level, but they're normally high level. Oh, look at the red submarine. Although I'm sure it's a yellow submarine we're supposed to have in it. So is that not what the Beetle said? We're all living in it. No? Okay. We'll just beat up this Guardian. Look, I wanted just to keep hitting Vincent. Keep hitting Vincent, I should get to show off Vincent's level 4 limit. While he's still part of the party. I am going to be changing up my party for the next bit again. It's just, there's nobody that's really suited to Junon, so I thought, well, you know, the earliest point you can get Yuffie is before Junon, so we'll bring Yuffie. And I said, if I'm bringing Yuffie, I might as well bring the other optional party member. You know, neither Vincent or Yuffie are required for any part of the game. You can, I mean, I got through my first playthrough without ever getting Yuffie or Vincent. Okay, we've got Yuffie's level 4. Get a bit of all creation up in there. But what's the point? Because everything's going to be dead anyway. As Vincent just puts a gun to that man's head and executes him. Ask to give us Vincent's? No? Fine. I will show off everybody's level 4. Showed off Ares, which just made the entire party invincible. Yo, no, I'm not Cloud. No. You've got it all wrong, Gay. Gay? Got it all wrong, Gay. Yuffie's level 4 limit looks cool, but a level 3 is definitely better. It's like Barrett's. Barrett's level 3 is better than his level 4. I tell you, I didn't have to bring Vincent here. There will be another part where I will swap out party members to bring Vincent. It is now. Did I even show off Yuffie's level 3? It's Doom of the Living. It's a single target monstrosity. She attacks like, I think it's like 15, 16 times, somewhere around that mark. Just straight up raw physical beatdown. Which is, I mean, let's be honest, it's what we sign up for in these games, isn't it? You are, no, we're not. We are not actively trying to stop Shinra save the planet. I mean, we are the bad guys at this point. Underwater MP. I mean, you can't even deny that we're the bad guys at this point. Shinra's had a brilliant plan to save the world by blowing up a meteor, and we've already actively stole 2 of the huge Materia they were planning on using to do it. Whether the plan will work or not is a different thing, but we are actively out here trying to stop them saving the world at this point. And we can't even see it otherwise. The huge Materia, what colour is it? Does this one have a colour? Have any of the others we've got had colours yet? Did we even know they were coloured yet? I don't think that's a Korean game, Yuffie. Similar setup, but it's not quite. I see that one's red. You can see it. Doesn't look that huge, to be honest. Never too late, Vincent. Unless we keep running random battles. Can you hit Vincent? Oh look, I'll show off full cure now. Let's have Yuffie full cure herself. 99 MP. We get a lovely single target cure that does the exact amount of health they have. Their max health. It's really not worth it, in my opinion. But, you know, if you like it, I personally prefer White Wind. That's just me. I think White Wind is so much better. Hey, I mastered another. Why did I master another? Why was I on another all Materia? Oh, me one link to me restore. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Ooh, Ultimate's very close as well. 910 AP till we get a massive Ultimate. Till we get actually cast Ultimate. Reno. I see Reno. I see a Clawbot. A Claw Robot, and I see a treasure chest. The treasure chest being the important part. I also see 2 submarines, and I see one that I would much rather have. I would much rather have the red submarine. Like, let's travel in style. What? How did Reno not even know that we were there? Like, he surely heard Cloud say, we're too late. I refuse. Yuffie's so sassy. Yeah, what's it going to be? Reno of the Turks? What? Why don't you have time to deal with us? Come on. Oh, because he's got a big grabby arm robot instead. Fair enough. Fair enough. My priority is saving the world. The boss time. Now this is Kariyama. Kariyama has arms. And, ooh, Vincent's just hit level 4, so obviously it's going to be a big guard from Yuffie. We got a slash all in there. This thing does hurt. As you can see by my health, after taking one attack, this thing can and will actively hurt you. But I don't really want to mime. Hang on, let's do that. Followed by that. Then we go Chaos. Because Yuffie should have, I gotta show off the mime here. Yuffie should mime the slash all. Yes? Yeah, see? So Yuffie mime slash all. Now, the fun thing with mime, if you can call it fun, obviously this is a robot, it's weak to lightning, so we're just going to spam trying. And I guess we can use all creation, but I want to show off Vince's level 4, Chaos. With his critical hit, Chaos Saber. It's just a nice hero attacking that. Yuffie does get a heal. That one there, Clear Tranquil. It is just a free heal for everybody. But I do want to try and show off as much. I was hoping he was going to use, like, his other attack as Chaos. I'm going to have to show off Vincent's level 4 limit again later on. So obviously, all his limits have 2 attacks. You know, he gets the physical attack, which in this case would be Chaos Saber, and he does also get a magic attack. Oh, here we go. Satan Slam. Satan Slam just looks cool. It only hits once, despite the animation. But it looks cool at least. Tell you what, let's do it with the living. It's still alive, it survived that. Let's show up a level 3. In my honest opinion, much better limit break. Especially if it's on a single enemy. Single target, that's just fantastic damage, really. That was Kariyama, and that is Chaos. That is Vincent's level 4 limit. He basically becomes the devil. Oh, and we level up Contain and got the God's Hand weapon for Tifa. Now Contain. So Contain, I'll now have access to what? Flare? There is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, Vincent. So we'll come over here, we'll get the Battle Trumpet. A weapon for Kit Sith. Obviously. What other character uses trumpets? There's nothing down there, so don't have to worry about that. Can I really level up Contain, but not... Oh, Break, I've got access to Break. I was hoping I might get Ultimate off that there. I obviously overestimated how much AP the Kariyama actually gives. Whoa, 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 no. Get these treasure chests first. The Scimitar, which is a weapon for Sid, I believe. The Scimitar Sids? This isn't it? Yeah, the Scimitar Sids. Absolutely 100% make sure you grab this treasure chest here with the Leviathan scales. Now the Leviathan scales are very, very useful as we have to fight our way onto this submarine. The Leviathan scales are used for a place we will go back to soon. So you break now, so you get from 82 with freeze to 86 with break here. But break looks cool. I mean, Contain, the spells on the Contain Materia do an insane amount of damage. They are ridiculously strong spells. But Contain, in my honest opinion, is still better just as an added effect materia. I see there is some materials where, you know, at the end I'll do some bonuses and we'll... That dude didn't die, but Cloud got stop on him, or petrify, from added effect. Which is why why the battle ended. But we're going to go down into this submarine. And... yeah, maybe you shouldn't piss us off, dude. You ever thought about that? Maybe this guy's speaking the truth. So an easy way to do this, I'm going to have Cloud attack that side. Vincent can hit that side, and then you, if you can pick up any scraps that's left on this side. Of which there is both, because neither of them just got status neither. Which is a bit disappointing, you know. It's a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I do like me petrifies and me stops. Oh, we get to show off Ultima in the next battle. It's a shame we have no more fights here. I'm going to tent rather than save, I think, at the moment. And walk straight in here. Now, if you remember these guys, these are the ones from the Tune-On Parade. It's a special victory dance. Begin. See, there's the special victory parade. Attack! We could fight them, but honestly, I'm just going to take them prisoner. I like these guys. These guys are pretty cool, and this is when we find out that Cloud's claustrophobic. And depending on who you bring, depends on different things that happen. I think if Barrett's here, he just slaps Cloud. And Sid just jumps straight into piloting. But we now sit in the seat. I'm not reading the manual. Do I look like I read manuals? I probably should have read manuals. This is a minigame and I can't remember how to move. Wow. Oh, there we go. Triangle to go forward. I apologise for this being terrible. I changed a lot of my button layouts and I can never remember what they are. But the key here is we're meant to find and follow that red submarine. The only problem is I've lost it. Up, 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 up. Normally it's not this hard. And unfortunately I have made this 10 times harder by forgetting the actual buttons. There it is. No, stop. Stop. Go backwards. Now forward. And we just lob rockets at it, to be honest with you, until you blow it up. I made that a lot harder than it should have been. I'm going to be completely honest, I completely forgot the buttons there. Come on, mission complete, yeah. Let me get this Shinra sword. And now, we get our very own submarine. Now we actually get to explore underwater a little bit. Which I might do a little bit of, but probably not all of it. Turn to June on dock. That is all. Forget about the huge Materia for now. We're climbing. That's what you think, Cloud. But do I actually have to climb? So, now I was going to tell you how to ride the submarine. Which I, for one, am taking straight back underground. Because I would like to find that submarine with the huge Materia because honestly, oftentimes, ooh, do not bump into that big, lovely looking green fellow there. Right, we are not ready for that big green fellow. Not quite yet. Not be long, but not quite yet. I'm honestly not sure when I want to fight the lovely big green fellow, but at the minute I just want to have a little, we'll have a little look around under the water. We'll see what's kicking about. Nothing. Except a cave. Now, some caves, like this one, lead to an item. Key to somewhere. A really old key. Undetermined, 1,000 years old. We got a key to the ancients. Now, that is something we don't actually need quite yet. But there's no harm in picking it up now. Ideally, this is also when you're supposed to go do Lucretia if you haven't already done it by Golden Chocobo. There is a cave somewhere that leads you out to Lucretia's waterfall. I'll see if I can find it just to show it off. I think it might be this one here, I believe. So this one that leads you to Lucretia's waterfall? Looking at the map, I believe it is. As you can see on the map above there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one that takes you to Lucretia's waterfall. Is it? It is, yes. This is Lucretia's waterfall. So obviously you are meant to... Wait, you're not meant to if you haven't got the sub. If you haven't got the Golden Chocobo, you can just do it by Submarine, obviously. I guess probably the way it was intended to be done. Because generally I don't even think I would do the Gold Chocobo. No, I do normally do the Gold Chocobo by now. It's one of the most time-consuming parts of this, and I like to get it out of the way pretty quickly. Just because why not? It has its fun. And now we go back to Nya. I see, if you see that big green thing over there, Mr. puffing smoke out of his back there, do not touch him unless you are prepared for one of the harder battles. Wait, not one of. I'd probably go as far as say that is the hardest battle in the game. Ah, no, this is not the submarine. This is an aeroplane. That is the Sunken Galnica. I will be doing the Sunken Galnica soon. Not this episode. Definitely not this episode, but soon. The green thing is pretty chill. He won't actually do anything to you as long as you don't bump into him. Obviously, you can see where he came from. He came from this lovely little hole here. What we are looking for is a lovely red submarine, which is amongst the shrubbery down here. So we'll go over here, just so we can grab it. The laser sub makes me sick just thinking about it. I think what he means by makes me sick just thinking about it, the only thing I can reasonably think of is the fact that, you know, if they didn't die from the crash, they've died from the fact that we probably just breached the hull and they exploded. And honestly, there's nothing else under that bit of water for us to do apart from big green guy and there's Sunken Galnica. But I just wanted to get the huge materia before. I believe the game's actually going to make us go all the way back up to the airport. I wanted to get the huge material before we go back up to the airport, because like I say, we now have access to... What do we actually have access to with the sub? We can't move the sub from here. We can't pick it up. Wutai, man. Wutai with the Leviathan skills. If you remember, I don't know if you remember, obviously when we climbed the Dacho statue, in the cave behind there was some very powerful flames. Those Leviathan scales will help us get past those flames. Very handy. And now we've got to go out here for some reason. After they get it, they take it to the airport. and we'll transport it to Rocket Town by Gelnika. I mean, I don't... there you go. We come over here, we get a cutscene. For some reason, you get this cutscene regardless of whether or not they get away with the huge materia, but this is a different huge materia they are now moving. And we are going to Rocket Town next. Back to the man with the lovely rocket. We love a bit of Rocket Town. It'll be too late. I know I shouldn't have went searching underwater. Let's go after it. Rocket Town, of course. I mean, it makes sense. It's the only place with an actual rocket. All these years, I did not know I could get into a battle up here. But if you go into Cloud now, we can use Ultimate times 4. And so 130 MP per cast. I cannot wait to show this off. Because, I mean, I think the best use of Ultimate is probably Magic Counter. Magic Counter Ultimate is really good. As you see there, it took two casts of Ultimate. Head to kill. Quadra Magic Ultimate is absolutely insane. Oh, we got an Earth leveled up and Elemental. Not too shabby. Can't think of any reason I'm going to use Quake 3. But, you know, got to have people working on material for something. Was there? No, there was nothing in journal I wanted to show off. Realistically. So, what we're going to do now is obviously we're supposed to head to Rocket Town. But obviously I want to change my party up before we head to Rocket Town. You know, we'll probably just go through our party here. You know, I want to, you know, we'll have a look at the God Hand on Tifa. We'll have a look at the Battle Trumpet on Kate Sith, as well as the Scimitar on Sid there. Just so we can see what it looks like once we get outside of town. See what stats we're looking at. Any nice material growth or whatnot. And we'll probably head to Wutai and wrap this up in the cave behind the Dacho statue. And that submarine can just sit there for now. So, let's bring in Tifa and Kate Sith first. So Tifa's got the Dragon Claw at the minute, 92 attack. The Crystal Glove, which bumps it to 105, and then the God Hand. So you got the Dragon Claw there, which we got, but the God Hand, it's only 4 Materia slots at 116 attack with it. She's guaranteed to hit a 255 attack percentage, which, honestly, for the loss of 2 Materia slots, that's not terrible. She also doesn't have the Champion's Belt on anymore. There we go. That's better. And obviously the Battle Trumpet, 6 slot, no Materia growth, insanely high attack as per the norm. See, I might not be using Tifa for this next bit. I don't know who I'm going to bring actually. I've already pre-planned some of the parties I'm going to be using, if I'm completely honest. And one of them definitely does include Barrett and Kate Sith for a part. Sid. It'll probably be Red actually. I'll probably bring Red along with us for this part. Red hasn't had much time to shine lately. So Sid, he's got... Well, I want the Javelin. So Sid had obviously got the Partisan there, Dragoon Lance, Trident, Pipe Halberd. So the Scimitar is a double slot, triple growth. Now what's interesting about Sid's double slot and triple growth here is, one, it has really good decent-ish attack. But if you compare it to the Apocalypse, which has 3 slots, I think it's one of the only linked double growth weapons. But he's still better off on the Flare, which is a reward from the Speed Square at Cosmo Canyon. And there's obviously Red Spring Gun Clip. Better than what he had on, so we'll go for it. Yeah, since the weapon I've got Sid on at the minute, it's... Like I say, it's from the Speed Square at... Yeah, there. Yep, that's English. From the Speed Square at Gold Saucer. For scoring 5,000 points or more. It's where I won the Umbrella last time for Yuffie. You get over 5,000 points. Same way as last time. Just absolutely blast the... Tell you what, let's go see the Time Traveler first, actually. absolutely blast the propeller on the board as well as the propeller on the blimp. And I mean, it's really easy. I think it was 25,000 points this time instead of the 15,000 I got when getting Aeriths. And it gets you the flare for Sid, which is it's a fairly strong weapon, as you can see. Now, can I remember which house it is that I want here? Not this one. I think technically this is where Marlene and Elmira are at the minute. Are you? Is it you? No, hey. Oh, that must have been that sunken boat we saw earlier. It might be him, actually. I just might not be able to do anything with him yet. It might be a disc 3 thing. Looking at it, I think it is a disc 3 thing. Or at least after another point in the game thing. Oh, hang on. Is it your husband? It's your husband. I was talking to the wrong bloke. Here he is. Well, shit's a lot. Huge meteor. And his friend, I mean, that happens when you get older. Oh, he's going on a journey. So this is what he needs. A map sunk along with the ship, a guidebook. A rose that blooms every 1,000 years in the desert. And a harp that soothes those who hear it, the earth harp. Well, you're in luck, geezer. I have the guidebook. Now, all you get for the guidebook is it's an underwater materia. It removes a certain pesky time limit from a certain pesky fight that we will be doing later on. Just to show that off there, it already mastered just underwater breathing. And all of that earth materia there. I do need to rejig me materia at some point. I'll be honest with you, my materia setup isn't fantastic, but for the time being, it's absolutely fine. But I probably will swap it about. I might do it in between episodes if I'm completely honest. We might start the next episode with a brand new materia set. Well, not brand new, but a newer materia set on characters. But for now, we are going to head to Wutai. And that green thing's there, but the other one isn't. I thought the other one spawned about the same time. Must be wrong. Now, obviously, Wutai's a lot easier to get to now. Because we can just... I don't think I've been back to Wutai since we got the high wind. Or since I was first here on the tiny Bronco even. I love skipping across the water on the high wind, though, just little splashes. Well, we can just park straight on the grass now and walk into Wutai. Same as last time, Wutai has nothing of interest. If you've already done the Wutai Tower, which we have, or at least I have. I've done obviously the pagoda with Yuffie. What we are interested in is the Dacho statue at the back here. And the cave thereof of Dacho, which is also up here somewhere. Grass. Kill the grass, boys. Pink. Alright, Sid's going to hit like an absolute truck with that flare on, because I think he's at the highest actual attack stat of anybody at the minute, 130. Which is kind of mad. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of crackers. But it works. So not this side, isn't it? It must be this side. Yeah, because it's behind his head. If my controller will actually walk the way I want my characters to walk. Well, we got to see some more enemies. A lot of these enemies you do fight in the battle arena now, like this will be a first round battle, which can be a right pain because they do use like using silk, which is slow, which means you can't get your big guard up or your haste rather, which is all I use big guard for until the second round, where things are starting to hit you a little bit harder than they previously were. But you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Here we go. The cave. Burning cave. The scale of the sea god shines, and thanks to the power of Leviathan quite willingly blinding us. You know, chucking a cheeky little flashbang in there. We can get these treasure chests. So we get the Oritsuru, which I think is a weapon for Sid. No? Cloud? Alright, it's a weapon for somebody as a Yuffie. Could be Yuffie, you know. It would make sense. I've lost my weapons. There it is. For Yuffie. Well, that makes sense, actually. Why did I think there was a weapon for Sid here? I must get it mixed up with the scimitar we get from the Junon reactor with the bin. Both happening at the same time. And over here we get a cheeky little steel as well Materia. So that honestly never has any use. So essentially, steel as well. See, I linked it to my ice Materia here. When I cast ice, it will attempt to steal as well. I mean, it could be useful, I guess, but I can't think of any way it would be useful. Sid's magic's so messed up because Comet MP absorb just isn't going to work like that. That seal material, if you remember rightly, I'm working on that, and I'm working on that. Don't even need to work on that. I'm working on that to make Cloud a mage, but I can use something completely different with added effect in my armor later on, so I can still run the circlet for the magic bonus without actually needing a ribbon. Which I'll be honest, I completely forgot about. To be honest, we might go grab that stuff next episode actually. If I jig my materia around, there should be no reason why I can't go grab that next episode actually. It shouldn't be too difficult to do that, as well as start a massive steel train that's gonna span so many fights, just for honestly some of the best armor in the game. But I think that's pretty much all we're going to do here today. Now what I'm going to do though is, like I say, in between episodes I'll strip most of the material off everybody. I don't actually need the morph material anymore. Mine I like to keep. It's not getting much use at the minute. So that's Rocket Town, which I would love to say, hey, we're going to go do Rocket Town next. But we all know I'm not. I'd be lying if I said I was going to do Rocket Town next instead of going and exploring a sunken ship under the water. Brownie points to anybody that can tell us where Junon's nose has gone though. As you can see, the cannon is gone. So yeah, in between episodes I'll jig this around. I mean, added effect contains probably just going to stay. Magic plus on Cloud, possibly. I'll keep all them a quadra. Slash all he's not keeping. So he'll probably not have contain added effect actually. I know. I'd have to give him contain. I was going to give slash all to Sid. With Sid having, honestly at the minute, the highest strength by a mile. Like, everyone's strength's outdoing Clouds at the moment. Unless I want to give him the Apocalypse. Oh, that's what we'll do. While we're here, let's have a look at that weapon we just got for Yuffie. The Oritsuru. Honestly, Yuffie's weapon's really good here. You know what it is actually, right? What we're going to do here is we are going to keep Yuffie for now. Thinking about it. I'm not doing the Galactic yet. No, I'm not doing Rocket Town yet. So we'll get rid of Sid. And just for the fun of it, I'm also going to get rid of Red and bring Tifa. Now, this might be a silly thing because Tifa has the God Hand. And I can't take all of Red's material. I cannot take his seal or his enemy skill. So I've got to kind of pick and choose what I sense here. I'm not really interested in Morph. Or Manipulate for that matter. HP Absorb I also like to keep working on just because why not. Restore all Earth Elemental, Steel, Time. What she needs is Death Blow. Let's do this. Let's give Tifa Death Blow added cut. I'm going to pass all of Red's excess stuff down to Yuffie for now. Like I say, I will rejig Materia's off screen. The reason I'm running this though is obviously she's only got, it's only 86 attack, which is better than anything else she's actually got at the minute, but it's the 255 hit percentage I want to show off, because that means Death Blow could no longer miss, which means Tifa's going to be landing me, scoring me a crit, followed by a regular attack. And she's still got the valuable Materia. She's also got the Stale, which I might pass Stale to Yuffie if I'm completely honest with you. I just don't know what I'd take off Yuffie. I know Sail's going, and I know for a fact Volcano's going. Heal I'll keep for now. I guess I can keep Sense. I should do this off screen really. I just don't want Stale on Tifa for the fight coming up. I want Tifa just to be pumping in damage. Like absolute mad amounts of damage. See, there's nothing really. Oh, actually, Speed Plus on Tifa would be really, really good. Counter attack is what it is. There is a straight up counter Materia to pair with the magic counter Materia, but we haven't got to the point of getting it yet. Stale as well. Snake attack's good. If you get a preempt, you start the battle with whatever it's linked to, so you can have Snake attack ultimate, Snake attack comment, and as soon as the battle starts, cast ultimate, which is always fun. What I might actually give Tifa is either luck plus, because luck influences your crits. I'm thinking just slapping on a Speed Plus on it, to be honest with you. Let's slap a Speed Plus in there for now. I'll just do that for now, and let's see, I'll figure it out off screen what I actually want there. How I actually want to do my Materia setup. But this is the part you're going to be starting with in the next episode. The Materia might not be exact. The equipment and everything. Crystal Sword, Crystal Bangle, Champion's Belt. God hand, I mean, if I wanted to, if I wanted to make Tifa absolutely insane, I'd give her the Gigas armor back. She could also equip the Minerva band as a female only accessory. Oh, there we go, the Warrior Bangle's finally working. It's actually giving us me plus 20 with high defense and no Materia growth like it was supposed to. But it didn't last time. If I went Gigas Armor on Tifa, she would lose what? Time Materia, which I don't really care about. I know I was saying I was going to get away from building this stupid strong thing, but I mean it puts Tifa's attack at 116 with guaranteed crits with a strength of 120. I mean, right, like this is obviously the nitty gritty of the stats. This is where you can see everything properly. Obviously, I don't think I've actually went over the screen properly before. So Cloud has been getting all of my all the drinks, the strength ups, the HP ups, the MP ups, magic up, spirit up, all of that. I've done it all in the Cloud because he is my super boss killer. So you can see he's got 105 strength, 181 attack. His magic attack's 124 with a 124 magic, which does link Cloud into being more of a magic based user, and as you can see from his equipment, I haven't actually got anything magic boosting on him yet. Whereas Yuffie, even Yuffie's magic stat is quite high, but Yuffie also gets a really high dex value. And I mean 184 strength, even Yuffie's attack is outdoing Cloud at the minute. But that's because of that weapon. When we go to Tifa's though, because of the way the equipment I've got on Tifa, she's got 129 attack. Wait, 129 strength, sorry. With a 215 attack and a 255 attack percentage. So when she hits, she's going to crit for stupid damage. And obviously, that crit is going to hit hard. I'll see if I can find just a random enemy here. Shouldn't be too hard to find myself a little random encounter, surely. There we go. We'll do a little random encounter. Just there we go. Zemzel, perfect, right? So Tifa's death blow here will Honestly, it should be nuts. There we go, 5600 on a crit. But then she's also going to hit a regular attack, which is 5600 for a crit. What, we're half on that? So that's what, 2800? So that's Tifa doing what? Nearly just over 8000 damage a turn by herself. And this isn't what I would have as Tifa's final build, if I'm completely honest with you. But I'm rambling here, and this video is dragging on a bit. Don't want to make these super long videos. I'd like to keep them talking about 30 to 40 minutes if I can. This one's already just hit 50. But this is where we're at the minute. In the next one, we are going to go back into the submarine before heading to Rocket Town, and we are going to explore the sunken Gelnika, the plane they were on about in Calm. We're going to go explore that and see what weapon-ending materia and items Shinra were transporting on it. But, as always, this is Daddy Gladdy, signing out. Have a good day.